Good evening, Mr. Shinde.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste. Now, another few quick questions for you. Education-related problems of children and adolescents.
Yeah, you see, the children and adolescents fall in the age bracket, let us say between 5 and 18, before they move to the adulthood stage.
Yes.
So, a lot of parents come and ask me that, their children are not focusing on their studies and their grades are bad and their score is bad, and as a result of which an anxiety is induced into the mental system of the parents as to what is going to be the future of our children.
Yes.
Okay, now children here I'm talking is also who are adolescents and teen as well.
Yes.
You got? So, there are questions related to education that people ask.
That's nice. And another main thing is about the behavior of the children and teenagers. Do people come to you with those sort of problems?
Oh yes, certainly they do, because a lot of parents come and say that their children are extremely naughty and mischievous.
Okay.
And they don't have focus and attention not only on studies but on sports or maintaining the decorum of the class. There is one mental disorder which is very widely talked about, known as ADHD, the attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder.
Okay.
So some children are very playful, they don't focus on studies, they trouble the teacher in the class, they trouble the classmates, they don't allow the class to be carried out in a smooth manner.
Yes.
They are also disobedient with their parents. Their interaction pattern with neighbors, friends and relatives is also not appreciable. So behavior and conduct matters which worry parents to a great extent are also brought to me.
And health problems also should be there in children and adolescents, both physical and mental. Do people come to you regarding those matters?
Yes, you see, if there is a conduct and a behavior problem, it is somewhere related to the mind and the mental system. Sometimes there could be a mental disorder or a mental health problem in children and adolescents. So people have to look at it and address it as such. The other thing is, some parents have children with disability, or have children born with disabilities like cerebral palsy or epilepsy and things like that, and then they are worried, if their children have a future ahead. You also have cases of juvenile diabetes as such.
Yes.
Things like that. And in many cases, the parents also come and say that, our children, whether they are in that adolescent bracket or, in that 5 to 10 years bracket, sometimes are constantly not feeling well. They are very weak. They are not able to participate in sports and things like that. So a lot of situations, chronic disease related matters also they bring.
Right. And what elements are responsible in a horoscope related to education?
The two planets which are responsible for quality education are the planet Mercury, known as Buddha, and the planet Jupiter, who is known as Guru. The fifth house is known as the Vidyasthana, and the quality of the fifth house is connected with the quality of education in a person, in a child's or an adolescent's life.
Great. And similar elements in the conduct and behavior, can you throw some light on that?
See, conduct and behavior is related to the mental system. So the planet which represents the mind or the mental system is the moon, and the Lagna Rashi, which is the first house of the horoscope, which talks about the overall personality of person. So these things represent conduct and behavior related matters.
And similar on the same line, related to physical and mental health problems in children and adolescents.
Pardon me, I didn't get your question, sir.
See, the elements of in a horoscope which are related to physical, mental and health problems in children and adolescents.
See, overall, if the planet Sun is well placed or strongly placed in a person's horoscope, generally the overall physical health and the mental health of a child or an adolescent, and for a long time in his way forward in his future, is generally good, with few problems here and there which are manageable at the health front.
Wonderful. Thank you so much once again. See you again later.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Namaste.